Alright, hello, and welcome back to ZC Randomizer Super. Alright, pretty game freeze. Nice. See what dungeon do I want to go to next. See, did I do this one? Yeah, I did this one already, okay. Just didn't get the dungeon map. Okay. Oh, that was just that. Yeah, that's just that tree dungeon. Oh. Okay. And go away. Oh yeah, wait a minute, that's right, I wanted to. Oh, normally that would have been a heart container, but magic container instead. What, don't I have the raft? Guess not. Thought I did. Oh, that's right, I went into that dungeon where you could get a raft. Never did go that far in. I just got the upgrade sword or tunic or whichever one it was that got out. That's right, I never did get the raft from that dungeon. Alright, fine. Screw you, game. Get up there that way, then. Oh. Okay. Both of these would have been a heart container for the first and second quest. Here it's that in that hint instead of the two heart. Not a fair trade there, man. You go from getting a heart container to just a hint or some other item. Oh, extra magic. I guess that's not bad since I do have that magic potion there. Could use all the extra magic I can get for that, especially when I get to some of the more difficult dungeons later on, where enemies do a lot of damage, even with the red tunic. I mean, right now I've been breezing through most of these dungeons in terms of enemy difficulty, but believe me, that's not always going to be the case. Some of those bonus level 9s, for example, holy crap. Enemies in there that even with the red tunic can still do massive damage. Oh, okay, there was... Oh, where's the... Oh, there it is. Oh. Wasn't there a dungeon? Oh, no, that's in the light world here. Okay. Oh. Let's see what's in this one. I don't think this has one of the Triforce pieces I need, but... Oh, hello. Come here, you! All that for a compass? Are you crazy? Oh, okay. All right. Really? Okay, like I commented on in the previous video, anybody that's ever played a Zelda game, this one or pretty much any of them, already know this. Again, like I said in the last video, he might as well be telling you, hello, do you know your name is Link? You do know that, right? I mean, again, anybody that's ever played any Zelda game already knows this. Okay. What? Did the person or persons, people who made this randomizer actually think that they were going to get people playing this that had never played any Zelda game before? That this was going to be their introduction to the entire Zelda series? Somehow I doubt that. Somehow I don't see it ever being a thing where somebody asks you, what was your first Zelda game you ever played? Oh, a Zelda classic randomized version of the first game. Really? That was, okay. Yeah, somehow I doubt that. So that being the case, why are we still reminding the players that they can bomb certain walls or that certain doors are one way when anybody that's ever played a Zelda game already knows that? Wall masters. Oh, okay. Oh, goody. Okay, what was the point? What? Why do I need the handy glove from Zelda 2 when I already have the power bracelet? Okay, now we're getting back different items, but we're getting back to the same problem I mentioned in a previous video with having both a lantern and a candle in the same game. I mean, I get it, they're trying to incorporate items from throughout the entire Zelda series. So you have the glove from this game and the handy glove from the second game, Zelda 2, both in the same game. Okay, that's fine, except for both items serve the same purpose, so you don't need them both in the same. This winds up being a completely useless item. No point in it even existing here. Okay, there wouldn't be nothing up there. We're already at the top of the map. All right. Oh, it's down here. Oh, another tunnel. Okay. Oh. Oh. Pfft. Oh, okay, well I can always use those. Especially for some of those later dungeons. Actually, I want to get... what shop was that sold that? It's an item I want to get. I mean, I joked about it in a previous video, several videos back now. Oh yeah, okay, that's where I can get it. In the screen where you'd normally be able to get the blue ring tunic for the second quest. Yeah, that thing there. I made a comment about it being just a useless compass. You know, who cares? But yeah. Actually, it does serve a purpose, so let's get it. For anyone who actually wants to 100% this game, or this version of the game, that item I just purchased can be useful for that purpose. Since every dungeon has at least 2 items, if not more. Some of them have as many as 4 items, counting the main, you know, like the Triforce piece or whatever is its substitute. Counting that, every dungeon has at least 2 or 3 items you could possibly get. So yeah, see, instead of just telling you I got 2 of the items, and now with that item I just purchased for 250, now it tells me I got 2 out of the 3 possible. So yeah, if you're interested in 100%ing this, that can be very useful. So you know exactly how many items are in each dungeon. Yeah. I mean, I don't have any interest in 100%ing this, but since we've already seen 2 cases of it, lantern and candle, and now handy glove and power bracelet, 2 items that serve the exact same purpose. So yeah, I have no interest in 100%ing this, but if you do, yeah. What was I just talking about? Candle, and now an upgrade to the lantern. I like this randomizer version of the game, don't get me wrong, but come on, really? An upgrade to an item that doesn't even need to be here in the first place. I mean, again, I get the idea they're trying to incorporate as many items from throughout Zelda history as possible. I get that. But, come on, you're telling me there wasn't some other item from some game that doesn't have the same purpose as the candle that you already had in this game to begin with? I mean, you couldn't have the flippers, for example. I mean, granted, you wouldn't have much use for them in a game like this since there is no underwater secrets or anything, but, I mean, actually, let's do this now. I didn't want to go into the Dark World Desert because of that super lever. I just killed 2 hearts of damage without any tunic upgrade. Of course, now, you know, with the blue tunic, it's down to 1 heart. Now with the red, it's down to half a heart. So, no. Oh, you dirty rat. Come here, you. Where'd you go? Okay, fine. Oh, there you are. Or there you were. God dang Pats, get out here. Make me kill you. Anyways, never mind. Why am I bothering? In the main game, that would be a heart container for the second quest. I think I would have rather had the heart container. ₹10? Oh, okay. Let's see, do I want to... let's just get this. I don't care about upgraded shields. Alright. Oh, yeah. Speaking of whistle secrets, for the second quest only, because that didn't even work in the first quest. That was something they thought of for the second quest. Here on this screen, another heart container. Here's the wallet upgrade. Big deal. Okay, I think I'm going to have to go through this. I think this is one of the dungeons that has a Triforce piece. I think. I'm not sure about that. Of course, in the main base game, this is where you'd get the magic sword for the second quest, which I've had for some time already. In fact, I've already had an upgrade to it for some time already, but... Oh, cool, more magic. Here's the arrow pointing left. That some fans theorize, like I mentioned in a previous video, that some fans theorize is what the guy at level 5's first quest was talking about when he said secret power is said to be in the arrow. Yeah. This arrow, alleged arrow, is pointing left, where from here, one screen, two, here on this screen, first quest level 9's entrance. So, yeah. Some people have theorized over the years and decades that that's what the guy in level 5 was talking about when he said secret power is said to be in the arrow. Personally, I think the guy who made this ROM version had it right. Secret power for killing Poe's voice, like I said back then in that video. Anyways, you know, that's the thing with middle fingers, middle fingers, middle fingers. Anyways, as I was saying before getting robbed by the old thief again, that's the thing with vague hints. They're open for many different interpretations as to what exactly they mean. Yeah. And personally, I wouldn't have it any other way, as games these days tend to get too specific with their hints to the point of coddling you and patronizing your intelligence. Hey, stupid! Go here! We know you're too big of a moron to figure it out on your own. Yeah. I mean, that's what they might as well be telling you. Hey, 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 stupid! Like an old Alice Cooper song once said, you know. Yeah. Of course, he wasn't talking about video games at all, but still. Hey, 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 stupid! We know you can't figure this out on your own, so we're just going to tell you specifically. Whereas games like this, you know, oh, so vague. Damn, I miss those days. They actually let you figure things out on your own. May have been as vague as hell and open for many different interpretations as to what they meant. But again, at least they granted you the option of figuring things out on your own. Not telling you to the exact pixel on your in-game map where you're supposed to look. Hey, stupid! Look here! There you go. I mean, yes, I get it. Some games, they can get a little carried away with the secrets and the vague hints to the point of just being annoying. So I guess that argument can't work both ways. I get that, but still. Some games can be a little too vague to the point of you wish they'd tell you where you're supposed to look. Like, what would be a good example of that? Friggin'. Oh. I'll have to think of one and get back to you on that subject later. I mean, all of the things I ever had problems figuring out on my first playthrough were my own stupidity. If I want to blame someone, I just need to look in a mirror and blame the reflection I see. I'm willing to admit that. I'm not going to try to blame shoddy game development on my... I can't think of anything right offhand where it was, nor actually could say it was the game developer's fault for not being too, as specific as they should have. Again, any problem I might have had could easily be attributed to my own stupidity, if you will. Oh, that's a level 9, I think. Yeah. I may not even bother with. I might not even bother with that one. Since it's a level 9 variant, there obviously isn't going to be a Triforce piece here because you need the entire Triforce to even get past the second room of that one. And yeah, since I have no interest in the slightest of 100%ing this game, yeah, I probably won't even do that one. I mean, I might. We'll see how I feel about it when I get to the point where I can actually do any of the level 9s, official or optional. But anyways, wait a minute, that, yeah, okay, never mind, that's that again. Isn't there one over here too? Yeah. Oh, I already did that? Okay. Too busy ranting and not paying attention to what I'm doing. So sue me. So I'm an idiot. See what I was just talking about? About my own stupidity? Yeah. Now you just saw it firsthand. I rest my case. That's why I can't say too much, any problems I might have had in figuring certain spots and certain games out on my first playthrough, any problems I might have had, you could chalk up to my own stupidity, not so much game design, just the person playing the game. And dare I say, it's probably the same in a lot of other cases, for anybody else watching this. A lot of the, not to say that you're stupid necessarily, but, I mean, could it be that maybe, just maybe, the problem isn't the game, but the person playing the game? Wink, wink, wink. I mean, God forbid, no, it can't be you. It has to be the game. You can't possibly be at fault here. No. Really, dude? Get over yourself. I mean, yes, again, some games can get carried away with the cryptic, so-called cryptic stuff. I get that. But 9 times out of 10, or maybe not even that many times, but a good majority of the times it's probably just you. Too eager to look for the Google guides. I mean, again, I'd hate to see today's gaming world if Google and internet guides didn't exist. If it was still like it was in 1988, 1989. You actually had to think things through on your own. You couldn't just Google search it. God, I'd hate to see the gaming world today without, yeah. And yes, I realize I got to include myself in this equation, as unfortunately the ease of internet access has spoiled us all, myself included. A lot of times fuck it, I'm not in the mood to figure this shit out right now. Just look it up. I mean, if I'm being completely honest, I gotta fess up. I've done that Google thing myself many a times. I can't sit here and honestly, in all honesty and good consciousness, deny that I hate doing that though, because it seems like every single time I do, as soon as I find the solution, it's like, what? That's all I had? Why couldn't I have thought of that myself? Every time, or maybe not every time, but seems like it. See, have I been all the way up here? It doesn't show up on the map there, but I think I've done all this. Yeah, okay, that's right, when I was going to level 6 first quest. Do a little optional exploration out of the way. A couple of videos ago now I did all this. Oh yeah, okay, that's a good example of what I was, like I said, some games they just go a little too far with the cryptic hidden secrets, like Zelda 2, that's hidden town of Kasuto. How in the hell would you even think to look all the way over in some deserted cave that nobody's been to, and then once you get to the other side of that, cut down the trees in that little area there. How in the frick would you... I mean, I figured that out because I had a shit ton of free time back in the late 80s. You know, out of school and no job quite yet until later that year. Or, yeah, well, actually, by 1988 I did. Okay, but still, I was only working like a day or two a week, so I still had a crap ton of free time back in those days. Plenty of time to sit there playing video games and figuring that crap out. For those who have a life, who has time to sit there? Yeah. So yeah, I realize that whole argument can work both ways. Sometimes they could be a little more specific in their hints. I get that. I totally understand that. But, yeah. Personally though, I'd take a few dozen Zelda 2 Hidden Tanakasuto examples. I'd take that any day of the week over being told specifically where to look, having your intelligence questioned, and being patronized by people like Fee, or Midna, or Eslo, or... Yeah. Screw you. Let me think things through and figure things out on my own, assholes. Yeah. Anyways, that's it for this video. As always, thanks for watching and putting up with my sometimes mindless rants. We'll see you next time. Bye.